Okay, gentlemen. Now this is pretty simple. I mean, this is stuff that you guys did last night. So, but I want to look at this fraction, and I'm gonna bring it out here and make it a little bit larger. 45x over -9. Okay. Now, what I want to do is let's look at what's happening here. I know that 9 goes into 45. Fine. But I'm going to take this negative and I want to rewrite it out front. You don't need to do this when you're doing your work. Okay? You guys know how to simplify this fine. In fact, what's the simplification of this? What is it for me? Read. It's going to be -5x because the 9 and the 45 cancel and I get 5 on top. Okay, you guys know what the answer is to that. That's not what I want to talk about right here. I want to talk about what's happening. So now I brought the negative out front, but also I'm going to break these things down into their factors. 45 is 3 times 3 times 5 times x. Okay? The bottom is just 3 times 3. Okay? I've got the negative out front. All right? Now, on top, I've got 4 factors. On the bottom, I've got 2 factors. But anytime I have a pair, top and bottom, I just cancel them out. Okay? So the 3's go. Both of those go. Now, this is just review stuff, guys. This is stuff we've done 1,000 times. But what's left on the bottom now, Joe? 1. Okay? Not 0. We don't want to make that mistake. So now I know if 1's on the bottom, I don't even need to worry about the bottom if it's just 1. Okay? And then on top, I've got 5x, so I'm going to be left with -5x. That's what's happening. So my point in that is that if the numbers are bigger than you're used to, or the variables are larger and they have more exponents than you're used to, break that thing out, expand it, and then just cancel out the common factors. Okay? If it looks too confusing the way that it is. Lots of times, though, the little thing that I like to do, let me just write a little something on the side here. Let's say I've got 10x cubed yz to the 4th all over 2x squared y to the 4th z, y to the 4th z. Okay? Now, a simple way to go about simplifying this, simple way to simplify. What's 10 and 2? Just deal with the numbers. Reduce the numbers. I've got 5. Is it on top or on the bottom? The 5. The 5's on the top. Okay? Because the 2 cancels with the 10. Then I'm going to look at my x's. Which one has more, top or bottom? Ben? How many more, Max? 1 more, right? And since it's on top, I leave it on top. X to the first. Okay? CC, which one, let's look at the y's now. Which one has more, top or bottom? Bottom. How many more? Not 4 more. 3 more, right? Good. Ian, last one. Let's look at the z's. Which one has more, top or bottom? How many more? 3. Oh, and now we've simplified it that way. I don't need to blow that thing out and do all the canceling. I don't need to subtract and get negative exponents. All I have to do is ask myself which one has more. And that's where it will end up, on the top or on the bottom. Okay? All right, guys, let's look at the last example.